Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to bring you some information, actually how to take your credit score from a 580 credit score to a 725 credit score as in little as 90 days. So that's the equivalent of 3 months. So these are the secrets that no one really is telling you. Or honestly and truthfully, they may not even know. So if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing to the channel if you're interested on how to improve your credit score, no matter where your score is, how to obtain lines of credit, and learn how to leverage that credit in order to make income. So we also have a business channel, so the link will be in the description if you want to join that channel also. So let's jump into the content. Now, if you're looking to increase your credit score from 500, upper 500s to in the 700 credit score, I'm about to give you a secret that you need to know. But first we have to do some groundwork, and I'll go back to why you need to take these steps, and we'll reference it back a little later on. So number one, I have a free hard inquiry removal package at my website. It will be in the link in the description. Send out those letters. It's absolutely free. Now, the reason why you want to remove as many hard inquiries as possible is because each hard inquiry costs you 3 to 5 points. Hard inquiries are easier to remove because hard inquiries, that company that accesses your credit has to prove what's called permissible purpose. They have to have your express permission in writing to access your credit report. So send those letters out. The second step before you start, the secret I'm going to give you, send out a debt validation letter for every collection that you have. And we'll reference back to why you need to take these steps later on. Every collection that you have costs you about 15 to 23 points. So you want to send out a debt validation letter to the company, collection company directly, not to the credit bureaus, directly to the collection company. If you need those letters, we have them at our website. But debt validation is your legal right under the law, the federal law, to make that collection company prove that they have a legal right to collect on the debt. So you had to give that original creditor permission to sell that debt. So it should have been in a form of a contract with your signature. So when it comes down to credit card companies, many of us that get that card in the mail never sign that signature for that contract and send it back. So it's very problematic for third-party collectors to prove they have a legal right to collect on the debt. So you want to send out that debt validation letter, especially from medical collections, because many of them are violating the HIPAA law just by having your personal medical information. So make sure you take that step. Now, the next step, you want to make sure for the groundwork, if you have any existing credit cards, you need to bring down your utilization for those cards to about a good 2 to 10%. Okay, you want to make sure you bring them down as low as possible for this to work for you. And you want to make sure that if you have any open accounts, any open credit card accounts, or any open car loan, all those accounts are current. They're paid up to date. So I'm not talking about charge-offs or collections. I'm not talking about those types of accounts. I'm talking about if you have a car currently right now, if it's not up to date, you need to bring that account current. If you have a credit card that is a month behind in its payment, you need to make it current. And along with that, if that is behind, you want to make sure you don't take this next step, the secret that I'm going to give you, especially if you had a late payment or that account is not current. You want to at least wait 90 days before you apply this strategy I'm going to give you. And the reason why, any negative item that hits your credit, if you paid a collection, anything negative, it updates as a negative remark and it holds your credit score down for at least 90 days, and it's not much you can do to increase your credit score in that time. So here's the secret. The secret nobody is telling you. You can increase your credit score without removing one negative item by just simply adding unsecured lines of credit. That means credit cards. That means not secured cards, not trade lines like self-lender, unsecured lines of credit. Here's why. Anytime you're adding an unsecured line of credit, no matter how small or large, you will see an increase in your credit score on average. I had this with my clients, on average of 49 points. Because what people either don't know or don't tell you, your utilization is the key to increase your credit score. So a lot of credit repair companies will tell you, oh, you need to freeze your accounts. You need to not apply for credit, because they know if they keep you at a certain level, your credit's down, and you're constantly disputing, they're charging you a monthly fee. So they get paid more. It's not in their best interest to let you know how to increase your credit score fast. You need to add unsecured lines of credit. Not a self-lender account, not a secured credit card. A lot of people, a secured credit card. No, unsecured lines of credit. And the reason why you don't want to add on self-lenders and more debts, loans, because debt brings down your utilization. Your utilization is 30% of your credit score. Payment history is 35%. And utilization is 30%. That's 65% of your credit score alone. So if you learn how to work those two categories, you can increase your credit score. So you can go right here on my community page. I had a client, he was in an active foreclosure. So I just had him to initiate these steps. We added him on unsecured lines of credit. Finally, the home went back to the bank. We worked that out. And he sent out debt validation letters in that time. He was able to get a Navy Federal credit card within like 4 months of $23,000. So the key is you have to add unsecured lines of credit. So you have to add credit cards, no matter how big or small. You have to add those credit cards, and you can see an increase of about 49 points, close to 50 points every time you add that unsecured line of credit. Now, here's the key. The key is, like I said earlier, you want to avoid getting hard inquiries, because I had a client, he has a 740 credit score. He had 11 hard inquiries, couldn't get approved for anything because he had too many hard inquiries. Over 8 hard inquiries can get you denied for credit, no matter how good your credit score is. So what you want to employ is, when you're looking for these unsecured lines of credit, you need to try the shopping cart trick. I have plenty of those cards on my channel. Or if you can't get that pop-up to come up, you need to maybe add on the My Jewelry Club account, other accounts that will increase your credit score, and then move on. Because a lot of times, if your score is too low, Many companies will not give you that pop-up. Victoria's Secret is the one I have also on my channel. It is pretty easy to get that pop-up. So that should, if a person has a pretty decent credit score of 580 and above, you should go ahead and try to see if you can get that pop-up. Keep in mind, you need to opt in. Don't opt out. You go into optout.com and opt in. I actually have the steps on my channel, and also factor trust. You want to sign up for that. Now, many people will go crazy. Oh, I'm disputing. How would I do that? I had somebody come at me in my comments with that foolishness because they don't know no better. So you applying for credit. I have had my Sage stream frozen for God knows how long. Opted out my LexisNexis. All of that I have frozen. I still get lines of credit. So maybe with Sage Stream, the only thing I did not register for, or got denied for, or not even got denied, they just saying they couldn't pull up my profile, was Synchrony Bank. So that one you might, but anything else, I've been getting my cards, got Discover cards, got all those cards, Navy Federal cards, and it had nothing to do with having my Sage stream frozen. So don't be fooled. A lot of these tactics that these companies are telling you, they don't want you to know this secret. They don't want you to know this information. You can make your score go up without removing one negative item. Now, the reason why I told you to send out the collection letters, because you'll find as you try to find another company, you need to at least get unsecured lines of credit. It becomes harder to find companies that may approve you with a number of collections. So you want to make sure you remove as many of those you can in that 90 days. If you can't, there's still other companies you might go around. You have to work to where's your credit score right now and what companies will fit into your credit profile. So you need to do research. Many people lack this knowledge. They don't research the company to see even if you will qualify, whether you have a good credit score or not. Places like Chase have a hard rule. They will not give you a credit card if you have 5 new open accounts in 2 years. It's just not going to happen. So no matter how good your credit score, if you go there, you're going to get denied. Discover only will give you 1 credit card in a year's time. So I don't care if you have a Discover account you just got and you try to go and apply, you're going to get denied. So you need to know with your credit profile who you're going to get approved for. This should not be a shot in the dark for you. Many people is like, well, I just pulled the trigger. I ain't know if I was going to get it. You should have known you were going to get it, or you shouldn't have applied for it. Then that's not the strategy. So like I tell people, I'm a credit coach, not credit repair. It's a whole different thing for me. And currently right now, I'm not taking on any clients. I know some people, it's a lot of scammers out here, you guys. So if you're trying to contact me with questions, you go to my website. In the comments, somebody is changing my profile, acting like they me. Do not email anybody. So let me interject that. So do not talk to anybody. I will not send you an email. If it's coming from me, I'll send you to my website, and all your questions is submitted to my cell phone. So you want to make sure you're looking at your credit profile. You're looking at your credit score and what you're applying for. The unsecured line of credit or credit card, you want to make sure that you're you should be guaranteed that you're going to get that. So those are the ones you should be aiming for. So all you have to do to increase your credit score is add unsecured lines of credit. I know this is confusing for some people. Why I tell you self-lender is not helpful, because you're adding on debt. Debt can get you denied. Also, if you don't know, FICO has what's called a resilience score. More debt that you have, the more monthly obligations, the less you can qualify for. So it's just like with a car. Many people got a car. If you have more debt than income, that reduces what the monthly payment you can pay or afford for that car. So this is why people don't understand. What drives the credit system is unsecured lines of credit, because banks make money off of interest. So with credit cards, there's no end date, like installment loans that a lot of people are throwing on their credit to pay people to really just report something that is going to keep them from qualifying for more loans or more credit, because it looks like you have more of a monthly obligation. So you want to keep that in mind. I know it's very hard for people. Oh, well, you know, my thing went up with self, but wait till that account close out and see how your score go back down. See, nobody don't tell you that. They don't tell you that underwriting, they will look at that and deny you for self accounts, because also that's the same thing with unsecured credit cards. It look like you got training wheels. It don't look like you have very much self-responsibility if you got to put down $100 to borrow $100. It just don't make sense. If it don't equal dollars, it don't make sense. That don't make sense. So you want to concentrate on building your credit profile. So I hope this is helpful. If you have questions, you can hit me at my website. Leave comments. If I reply to the comments, I'm going to hit the love button. I repeat, if you are talking to anyone that saying they're me via email, if you're not on my subscribe list at my where we send our mail outs to you every week and you can respond back, you will be talking to me. But besides that, if you didn't subscribe at my website, that is not me. I will read that again. And I'm currently not taking any more clients. I'm having a Teachable where I'll be doing group coaching coming up either at the end of April, the beginning of May. So I hope this information will help you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.